Hey guys, Chris Root here. On this video, I'm going to show you what it takes to rehab a mobile home park, right? So let's go check this out. This is a park I have. It's a 24 unit. We're rehabbing some, like this one right here. We're rehabbing this one. We're hauling in. You see these dirt pads they got over here. I'll walk around and show you. We got a few dirt pads. We got 5 brand new trailers getting hauled in here. But I'm going to show you what it takes to rehab a mobile home park and why it's the way to go, because it's not that expensive, right? It's not it doesn't cost 40, 50, 60 grand to rehab say a single family home or even apartments where it can get super expensive. Let's put this camera over. So let me just show you the outside. So this trailer right here is probably a late 80s model trailer. It's not too bad, right? It's not in bad shape. We repainted the whole inside. Got some missing floor pieces. And I'm going to show you the floor we're going to be putting in, because we just finished rehabbing a trailer across the street. That one right there. I'm going to go show you that one once I finish showing you this one. So this one was in rough shape. We repainted all the walls. We're going to change these floors to the floors that I just showed you in that other trailer, which I'll show you in a second. But you can see all brand new paint. What I like about trailers, guys, is that it doesn't take a whole lot of money to rehab these things, but you still get the same amount of rent that you would on a single family home. That's why I like mobile homes. They're literally just like just basically a cardboard box, right? We just finished painting all these cabinets. And you get a lot of living space out of a trailer, right? Versus having an apartment. And you don't have somebody on top of you, on the side of you, to the left or to the right, and you have your own space, plus you have your own yard, right? So he's finishing painting this. He's going to finish painting, and we're going to put new floors, and we're going to be done after that. We'll be done. We'll go on to the next trailer. But let me show you the difference. Because some of these trailers we don't always rehab, right? Some of these trailers will scrap, right? And I'm going to tell you some tips and tricks where you don't want to rehab it. Like if this trailer right here if the subfloor, meaning not the floor that you saw, not the top layer, but the wood underneath that supports the floor, if that was all rotten throughout, and that's an old 80s, 90s trailer, you better off scrapping that, because it's going to cost so much to try to get that trailer rehab. You might spend 10, 15 grand when you can get a brand new trailer for 30, 40 grand, or you can get a used trailer for 5, 10. But this is the one we just watched. Let me show you this one right here. Let me flip this. Oh, why won't it let me flip? Anyway, there we go, right here. Let's flip it. This trailer right here is this is a 90s model, early 2000, late 90s model, vinyl sided trailer. I paid $1,000 for it, guys. $1,000. Now it was messed up. It smelled like cats and dogs inside of it. It was really, really tore up. But it cost me $2,000 or $1,800 to move it. I paid $1,000 for it to the owner, $1,800 to move it. About another $1,000 to reset it up. So that's what, roughly $4 grand. And then we put these vinyl sided floors in it, right? Re-sheetrocked it, a lot of it. But you see these vinyl sided, this is vinyl, right? You can spill coffee, water, juice, all the kids. I mean, it's hard, and it doesn't pop up like that old wood laminate, right? That you can get this stuff for probably around anywhere from $79 to $1.25 at square foot, but it's lifetime. You are done with this trailer after that. So that's the floors we're gonna put in that other trailer I just showed you. And you go and you get some pre-manufactured cabinets, right? Rip all the old cabinets out. You can get all these cabinets right here for like $500 or less. Actually, I think it's less than that. I think these cabinets are maybe $350, $400. Then you get some Formica, right? That looks like granite to match the floors. This Formica, this set right here was probably $75, $80. This will usually last you a while. That'll last you probably 4 or 5 years, maybe longer, maybe actually longer than that if you get some decent tenants. Then, same thing in here. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath. You better get about $800 a month for renting this thing. And I think I'm all in on this trailer for maybe 7, 8 grand. We just left the wallpaper in here. Wasn't worth changing out. We put a newer vanity. That vanity cost us like $125, $150 at Lowe's. Kept the shower. So you see how cheap it is to rehab these trailers. Now this trailer will probably be good for it probably won't need anything for another 5 to shit, maybe 5-7 years before we have to do anything. And we don't typically, on the older trailers like this, we don't typically put central units. We put window units because it's so cheap to put window. You can put window unit AC and heat for $450, right? But you see, it's nice. I mean, I say nice, relatively speaking. I mean, for people that can't afford a nice house, you know, this is let me see, another cheap piece of furniture for the you know, the bathroom, right? I think we paid $100 for that. But just a cheap 3.2 trailer. I think we're all in on this trailer for $8 grand. I'm gonna get $800 a month. What is that? A 1 year payback, guys? 1.25 year payback. Where else can you do that? You can't do that with single family homes. You can't. I know for a fact you can't do that with single family homes because I own a bunch of single family homes. So this is why I like mobile home parks. This is why I like affordable housing, guys. And this is why you should be looking into getting into mobile home parks, because, you know, all in, hauling the trailer in. Let me back up. I did have another $600-700 in dirt. I had to haul in some dirt, like right here. You see this dirt pad right here. We got another dirt pad right there, and we have another dirt pad. Let me show you this one. Right here. Well, the grass has already grown up on it, but you see how the dirt's a little higher. We have 3 brand new trailers getting dropped off right here, and we have another 2 in the back part of the trailer park. So we have a total of 5 brand new trailers. We hauled those trailers out because they were pretty messed up, right? And some of these trailers were owned by some of the tenants. So, you know, once we bought it, we told them that we wanted to own all the trailers in here, so they found another place to move it. So that's rehabbing a mobile home park. Now, there are a lot more other things that you need to be careful about. Like you want to find out if it's on city sewer, city water. You want to find out if it's, you know, it's got pumps and all that. We did have an expense of $5,000 after we bought this park because one of the pumps went out. So you need to factor that in. You know, if it's not city sewer and city water, that could be an issue. You know, your pumps are going to go out here and there. So anyway, if you like this content, guys, I have a mobile home investing park course and coaching program. Inbox me if you're interested. Go to chrisrood.com. And look, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share it with somebody. But I'm telling you, I've done a lot of different things. I've done apartments. I've done a ton of single family homes. I own short-term vacation rentals on the beach. I'm going all in on mobile home parks. I just got back from they had an event in New Orleans, the Mobile Home Park Investing Conference in New Orleans. They had a speaker, what's his name? Dr. Carson, right? He's head of rural development. And he was talking, right? He's a head of rural development for Donald Trump. He was talking about how there's a crisis for affordable housing. Nobody can afford single family homes anymore. And a lot of people are not building as much. So I'm telling you, affordable housing is the way of the future. Affordable housing is where it's at. If you want to learn how to get in affordable housing, I can help you. I can show you how to find these trailers for $1,000. I bought this trailer right here for $1,000, right? Now I'm all in at about $8 grand after repairs and moving and everything else. And probably less than that, probably $7,500 to $7,000. And I got the hookup that I can show you how to get these brand new trailers that I'm gonna show you, which will be coming in here in a couple weeks. I'm gonna show you. I paid like anywhere from 35 to 40 grand, brand new install with central AC. I got hooked up with the manufacturers at wholesale prices. So, and I'll get $950, $1,000 those brand new trailers. So, you know, what is that? That's a 3.5 year payoff. If I wanted to pay it off. So that's the upside to mobile home parks versus say apartments. You know, they cash flow way better, but they don't appreciate like apartments do. But they're cheaper to fix up, they're easier to rent. They typically stay a lot longer. I mean, a lot longer. I've got people in parks that have been there 10, 15 years. The average turnaround on an apartment is about a year. I think it's 14 months is the average. So on a mobile home, I'd have to look up the statistics, but I believe it's around 4 to 5 years is the average turnaround time. So it's almost 5x difference as far as people staying in mobile home parks versus apartments. Now, you know, single family homes, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with investing in single family homes, but they're a lot more expensive to rehab. It's part of the scale. You know, we got 24 units in this one spot right here. So anyway, if you like this content, please like, subscribe. I have a mobile home park investing course that I can help you with. It's It's not really expensive. Go to chrisroot.com, book a call with my team, tell them you're interested in my mobile home park course, because I also have a wholesaling real estate course to show you, which you should learn how to do that too, because that's how I get these bad boys for super cheap. This came through my wholesaling pipeline that I got for $1,000, right? So anyway, appreciate you watching this. Tag a friend if you want him to see this. If you like this content, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next mobile home park investing video. Peace.